Hello, and welcome back to Glamma J. Glamma J Life Stories by Glamma J. If I can, yeah, how many Glamma J's? Oh, I think that's 4 or 5 that hold, you know, the glitter today is just boom! Okay. Cut. Okay. Hello, and welcome back to Glamma J Life Stories by Glamma J. And today is more of a unique kind of vlog. It's going to be a shopping haul with Dollar Tree and also an amazing find, a deal. Glamma J loves her deals. It's like I live for these, seeking out the best deal. And I just got a new member for the family, and I will be sharing that. But my last vlog that I had for all of you was dealing with getting items prepared for the holidays for Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. I love to decorate. It's for my therapy, for me to calm me. So my room, my glam room behind me is all with Christmas. And I'm about to go through all my Christmas stuff, believe it or not, there in the garage, about 20 tubs. And go through and donate, and I'm going to donate to the Women's and Men's Shelter. I know it's like, well, it's June, Glamma J. Well, you know, Christmas in July is coming. And it's always best because a lot of times when you are in a situation you can't get things. So I'm going to be doing that. That's one of my to-do lists that I'm hoping to get done before the end of July. But anyway, on that note, Ray and I had gotten a white Christmas tree, and he's wanting to have it more of a patriotic red, white, and blue. I already have one in my room that is more of a red with it's the family tree. I call it the family tree, and I have all of the babies, meaning the children, his beautiful children and my children are on the chalkboard kind of thing, ornaments, and we have them on the tree. So it's, what did I show you that I'm just looking at it? Oh my god, it's ugly. J. So that is what it looks like right there. It's going to be it has an antique tree topper, and it just, the black that you see are the labels with all the children and grandchildren that we have. Excuse that mess over there. I do have a grudge behind that purse. It's, yeah, wow, you can just imagine. So yeah, that skirt there, that tree skirt is the one my mother had quilted and made for me for 1 year. So I have that in my room. But yeah, so on the tree that we have, sorry guys, make sure we're okay. On the tree that we're wanting to do for Christmas, one of them, because I have not just one, I have multiple trees. I usually decorate about 10 to 12 trees every year. It's that whole crazy thing that I deal with. So I wanted to make it, he wanted to make it red, white, and blue. That's cool. I don't have an issue with that. I think that is a wonderful idea. Now, I can remember going back through the holidays, and sometimes it's difficult to find patriotic things because you have your custom decoration ranging from, you know, the old world to today, very modern. And you can, don't get me wrong, you can find red and blue and white. Don't get me wrong, you can. My baby just came in. This is Sir Charles, so hopefully he doesn't make a mess. He will. It's okay. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So I thought, trying to conserve money because I'm big on finding a deal, is the Dollar Tree. And so I gone to the Dollar Tree with my wonderful husband, and he knows what I'm trying to do. And it's with it being Memorial Day, we just passed Memorial Day, we're going into the 4th of July, and they are really big on the red, white, and blue. So I had shown some of the things that I had already gotten for the tree, and I just found these things and I wanted to share them with you. And I thought, oh my goodness, I had gotten 2 different styles. I have the red, white, and blue. It is the decorative mesh, and it's about 6 inches and 5 yards. I got 2 of these, the red, white, and blue, and then I got 3 of these of just the red. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has sort of a glitter, maybe, there we go, a glitter to it. Let me put this around. So I thought the 2 combination, what I really want to find next, if I'm able to find it, if they have blue in like this, solid blue. So if I have 2 trees, I can, yeah, it's just going to be crazy beautiful. So I got yeah, for $1 for 5 yards. It's not a lot for how big the tree is. As you can see, I still got at least 5, so I have 25 yards so far. So I got that. Also, last year they had sold, at Christmas time, they had sold the small tabletop trees, 2 white ones, and I usually have them on my makeup table here, or my make desk, and I had taken them down. I'm going to put them with the other white stuff that I have gotten, but I'm wanting to use, I got some of these, and what it is garland. It's 25 feet. They're very long for how small those little white trees are, but I do have, I can cut them and utilize these, and I got the silver one, so if you guys can see that. I do have gotten these. They're really pretty, and for $1, really, you can't beat that deal. So I'm hoping that I can get one more tree so I can at least go the red, silver, and blue and have it on the display. I think that would be really pretty. And then have the little balls also on there so it doesn't look too heavy. So I did get those yesterday at the Dollar Tree. Now, I had made a vlog before this one, and it was dealing with, I wanted to go out and get this item. And the item, what it was a Kate Spade purse. And where I had seen it, and it was at a thrift shop there on the west side of El Paso. And I was hoping, I was really hoping, there was a sudden loss. She, something tragic had happened, and I wanted something of hers, if that makes sense. I still can, don't get me wrong, I still can go and get a purse or a clutch or something, but I saw that, and I just like, I display a lot of purses as an honoring, a lot of vintage situation, and that's what I wanted to do. It wasn't there, which it's okay, someone else has it, and hopefully they will honor it, because I wanted to have something of hers, if that makes sense. She was a talented woman. She was very young. She was only 55 years young, and she was fighting a battle. And I, on my pages and my channel here, is to empower, uplift, and validate. And I it's hard when you are depressed or going through depression or anxiety. I try to relay there is help, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because it's a scary thing, very scary. So I didn't get the purse, and I was really devastated by that. I'm gonna be honest, I was really devastated. And Ray had taken me out to lunch, and he we thought about going to a different store, which is, we usually go to the Goodwill or the Savers, and there's so much different here in El Paso than they are in the Midwest or the East Coast. I'm being really sincere. They're in Kansas, in Wichita, Derby, Rose Hill, Andover, or I shouldn't say Rose Hill, but Andover. They have the best thrift shops. I mean, even Omaha has great thrift shops. I love them. I could be in them for days. The treasures you can find, the deals you can find. So I thought, you know, we've never been to this one, and let's go check it out. So again, it's over there on the west side of El Paso, and we went in, and it was almost like a time warp. I felt at home. I felt like I was going into one of the old stores I used to go into. So on that, I've always learned, you look in the glass cabinets. Don't look too obvious. Don't look like you know what you're doing. Just take your time and look through the glass and see. It's, hey, Paloma. Look through the glass cabinets and see if, sorry, those are the babies. See if you can, see if you see anything. A lot of times they put more of the higher price items in the glass so they don't get taken. So I was looking through and honestly I couldn't find nothing, because I really don't need anything. I seriously don't need anything. I used to shop on impulse. Believe me, I had a really bad habit. Today it's like, I love it, but I don't need it. So I say no. So at the very end cabinet, I looked down at it, and that was like the Star Wars figurines. That was another thing. But anyway, I look at the very last cabinet and I see him. And he's calling at me. And so I go, may I look at that? And it was a camera. It was a Canon camera. And I'm just getting into photography. I'm just getting into cameras. I'm getting to know the terminology and the ins and outs. Believe me, I am just a beginner. I am so green. I'm green. I mean, it's like fresh. And you could tell me something, I'll go, oh, okay. I'm so naive, but I'm learning. Believe me, I'm learning. And so this baby right here, she put on the counter, and he is so much heavier than Audrey. So much of it. I'm recording off Audrey. I love Audrey. Audrey is, she's beautiful. She is just, I love her. I love this Canon, the G7X2. She's just beautiful. So I wanted to get into cameras, and believe it or not, I have a collection downstairs, and I don't know why I always collected them, but I always collected old cameras, always. So she pulled him out, and he had a tag on her. It was an orange tag, and it said the price on it, and it's more than I paid for an item, to be honest. He paid for it. I would have paid for an item. Okay, and so I'm looking at this guy, and getting Audrey, I'm getting familiar of what the buttons mean and what is going on in this. And so it does have a flip window on it. I apologize. I would like to introduce you to my Canon. His name is Charlie. He is a PowerShot SX20IS, and he is a 12.1 megapixel. Okay, he is about 8 years old. He's not a newer one. He is an older one. There is some wear and tear on the bottom here, but this is nice. It does have a magnetic lens cover, which is nice, which is attached to this little sling kind of thing that protects it, so I don't have to lose my cover, which is very nice. I just love that about him. Because on Audrey, I need to get a cover for her. Sorry, hello. A cover for her, because I've seen so many channels that I watch that there's issues with getting that destroyed, and I don't want anything to happen to Audrey. So I'm just figuring her out with the flip screen, just like Audrey does. It does turn like so. So if I am vlogging, to look up, you can move the screen to see the different angles kind of situation. If you want to look down, you can do that, or if you want to angle, I'm not showing you guys very well. It is wonderful. Or if you want to, you can turn it, hold on kids, you can go like that, and it's like that. So it's very nice. Let me take the cap off. Let me turn him. We've named him. And the screen on it is just amazing. It does have 2 speakers on front, which is nice. So it's good. It's best to talk at it than behind it, so it's not such an echo kind of situation. I'm learning a lot. It also it is a image stabilizer. The lens on it, let me show you the lens. So it goes out really far, and that's what it looks kind of situation. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I really love him. I am, let me shut him off. You are able to utilize special rechargeable batteries in him. So it'll be less expensive than always continue using batteries. It does take 4 AA batteries. It did have the cord with it. The one thing that I really enjoy is it seems like the menu on this, and I'll have different vlogs of the difference of Audrey and this little guy. There is a difference in the videoing. There is a difference in the clearness of the pictures. There is a difference, huge difference. Believe me, it's like night and day. Audrey is she was a pretty penny, but she's worth every penny that we invested into her. This guy here, which we have named, his name is Charlie. He's my side buddy. He is someone that I'm going to throw in my, I shouldn't say throw, I'm going to be putting in my purse, and I'm going to take him. I will take him around everywhere. She is going to be in special assignments, meaning special things. I don't want anything to happen to Audrey. Don't get me wrong, I want nothing to happen to Charlie either. For the price that we had invested into this, it was $74.99 plus there was a discount in there. It was a very good deal. I did check online. I did check reviews on it. I did check problem situations before we did it. Also, before we purchased it, I was very fortunate that I had Audrey with me, so I was able to take out her SIM card, SD card, I apologize, and put it in him, and to see if he was able to record or if he was able to take photos. It is much heavier than Audrey, believe me, there is a difference night and day. But this is one that I would take every day. I will take him out with me every single day, and I would not be afraid to utilize him. Now, I'm still learning, and that's the reason why I say I feel more comfortable with him than I am with Audrey, because it seems, to be honest, I'm only getting younger. And this is the thing I really want to push with all of you, is that I am only getting younger, and technology scares me to death. I don't mind learning it. I want to learn it. I want to absorb as much information I can absorb, but it scares me to death. Photography scares me to death. And going through what I'm going through, I need to face my challenges, and that's what I'm doing. And it's a very expensive hobby. Very expensive, but it's a fun hobby. I love taking photos of the fur babies of the family. I love taking photos of the flowers. I love vlogging. I love sharing stories. This channel is to promote the freedom of a woman who's aging. I have wrinkles, believe me. I have glitter gray hair, and I don't have artificial nails. I am real, and it's something that it's been very scary. You know how many times I want to go and get a color box? But it's like, no, don't do it. And there's reasons why I don't do it. It's because of my body and the chemistry in my body, and because of the accident. I don't want to destroy my body as much as already it's destroyed, if that makes sense. So I want to introduce, God, I just went on a rampage. Glamour J, zip. I want to introduce you to Charlie. He is amazing. I just got done talking to my mother, and I'm gonna share. That's Ava. Ava, I'm gonna share with you a story, and what that story is that I've been fighting a battle, Ava, beautiful Ava, fighting a battle of what to name this little guy, and I came down to 2 names. And the first name that I came with was Charlie. And the reason why Charlie, I've always wanted to name one of my children Charlie. After my dad, Chuck Redden. But I always loved, you might think I'm crazy, I always loved the Charlie perfume. I've always loved, it could be unisex, it could be the girl named Charlie, or it could be the boy named Charlie. So that was one of the names I really, really, really enjoyed. Oh, my babies are acting up. The next name that I had thought of was Anthony. The reason why I picked Anthony is Italian, Antonio, it's very, with it being Audrey, the AAs, you know, and I thought, well, I slept on it. And then my mother called. We have our weekly calls, and we're talking about the cameras, and she was asking certain things, and the questions she asked me are superb because I get to know the camera. I get to know what she's talking about. I'm learning, and that is so wonderful. And I said, you know, I've been thinking of some names on, what do you think? And she goes, I really think Charlie. And my heart just stopped, and it's like, how did she know? How did you know, Mom? I go, Mom, how did you know? And she goes, he looks like a Charlie. So it confirmed the first instinct, and it confirmed it's Charlie. He's my protector. I love him. I love this camera. Don't get me wrong. I love Audrey. Audrey is just amazing. Amazing. And but yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of Glamour J, and you guys will see probably more of the memorial stuff coming up, and then the Dollar Tree. But you guys have a great day. I want to say welcome to the family, and I want to say thank you very much for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, put a thumbs up. If you really, you know, subscribe. And I'm just like, woo, woo, woo. If you really enjoyed it, thumbs up, leave a comment. If you have cameras, or if you name things, tell me what your uniqueness is. I am different. I am very, very different, and I'm okay with that. I had to come to terms with that. I'm a unique individual, and that is okay. So I would love you to have a beautiful day. Please be good to yourself. We had a huge tragedy yesterday. A beautiful woman decided to do something, and there are numbers. Yeah, suicide is not a good thing. Believe me, it's hard on everybody, and she must have been in a very dark situation. So please be good to yourself, and then on that, be good to others, because we just don't know. We don't know what battle they're fighting. They can have the smile, they can have the pretty face, or the nice haircut. We just don't know. So be good to others, and give someone a compliment, and give yourself a compliment. That's very, very important. Come back and visit. Thank you, and please always remember, I love you. Have a good one. Love, Glamour J. Bye. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Glamour J. Glamour J Life Stories by Glamour J. If I can, yeah, how many Glamour J's? Oh, I think that's 4 or 5 that hold, you know, the glitter today is just boom! Okay, looking through it, honestly, I couldn't find nothing. Because I really don't need anything. I seriously don't need anything. I used to shop on impulse. Believe me, I had a really, really bad habit. Today it's like, I love it, but I don't need it. So I say no. So at the very, that was like Star Wars figurines. That was another thing. But anyway, I look at the very last cabinet, and I see him, and he's calling at me. And so I go, may I look at that? And it was a camera. It was a Canon. You tell me something, I'll go, oh, okay. I'm so naive, but I'm learning. Believe me, I'm learning. And so this baby right here, she put on the counter, and he is so much heavier. Believe me, I am just a beginner. I am so green. I'm green. I mean, it's like fresh. And you could tell me something, I'll go, oh, okay. I'm so naive, but I'm learning. Believe me, I'm learning.